What's up, fam? George Price here at gprice883 on Twitter, facebook.com/GeorgePrice883, www.massplannertips.com, Instagram, gprice883, and also on Snapchat. Snap me, because I'm gonna start doing it one day, right? gprice883. But listen, fam, coming to you once again from Tokyo. Actually, in an area just outside of the main, or in the suburbs, right? Called Kogane. And yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of walking, going to one of my favorite stores to shop at, just to buy goods. You know, like you can get a ton of stuff there. You can get computer supplies, you can buy CDs. It's almost like a Walmart in a sense, but it's called Don Quijote. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a walk, go there right now, pick up a few things. I need some pens, some ink pens for writing, as well as body soap, stuff like that. But anyway, here's what I come to you with today, guys. Since I've been here, I've been recording videos for you guys, explaining to you how important it is to basically follow your dreams, okay? Stay consistent. Listen to yourself basically more than you're listening to others. And that's probably something that if you've been following me, sorry about the noise, but if you've been following me, you would get that, that's me. That's who I am. That's who I try to help you guys to be, is that person that you follow your own lead, okay? You are your own leader, all right? Well, let me say this to you. When you want success, I'm going to give you a little bit of a secret or some tips, okay, on what you can do to make sure that you see success, that you see, some change and such like that. And here's what I'm going to say to you, and I'm going to tell you what to do. Start off with your idea, your thoughts. What is it that you want to do? All right? Once you figure out what it is that you want to do, you're going to then find people that are doing what it is that you want to do. Okay? Follow them for a bit, see what they're doing, and you don't necessarily need to emulate them, okay, initially, but see what they're doing and see the struggles they have. See, if it's something that you really want to do. See if it's something that you really feel you're capable of doing. And being capable of doing something comes in a variety of ways. The main way is when you feel that you're capable of doing something, maybe you feel you're capable of doing it because you have that skill. Maybe you feel you're not capable of doing it because you don't have, the skills. You need to learn them. That's fine and dandy, okay? Because we all start off with something new that we feel that we don't know if we're gonna love it or hate it or what have you, right? But the main thing is you need to start, okay? So, as you're starting off by following someone that is already doing the things that you're wanting to do, they're seeing success in it, they're succeeding in it. As you become more aware of what they're doing, how they're doing it, give it a try yourself, all right? And when you try to do what they're doing, do what they're doing as much like what they're doing as possible, because they're seeing success, which is what you want. Befriend the person that you're following, or that that you're following their traits. There's whatever they're doing. They're successful, right? So befriend them. Don't be afraid to befriend them, because here's what happens. if you follow me and you know that I'm heavy into social media, I have tons of ideas of what to do with social media. How to grow a network, how to grow a following, should I say, how to distribute content even if you don't have content, how to start creating your own content. All of these things, I have tons of ideas on strategies, and so forth. If you're following me and I see that you have a genuine interest, so much so that you start taking action on what I'm doing, you're going to pop up on my radar and I'm going to be like, oh my God, who's this person? Let me check them out, right? So then, as I see that you're showing initiative, and depending on what type of initiative you're showing, I may see flaws or I may see mistakes in what you're doing, which will entice me to say, hey, help this person out. Show this person that what they're doing can be done better in a certain way, better in the way that you can help them to do what you're doing, so that you can get them more, how can I say it, you can make them emulate exactly what you're doing because you're already doing it, right? So, and that's what you want to do. You want to start off by, getting across the street here, guys. You want to start off basically by following people, and as I said, emulating what they're doing. As you emulate what they're doing, and you befriended them, okay, they'll see you making mistakes. Okay, maybe not big mistakes, but they'll see you making mistakes or just doing things that are not exactly like they're doing. Okay, because one thing when you first, especially when you start online with MLMs and such, is you're told to follow someone, do what they're doing, use them as your proof, right? So if you have no results, use the results of others. Well, that plays into a lot of things, okay? And it doesn't just have to be results that they're showing, because it could be anything. Let me give you an example. So you want to be an artist, okay? You graphic designer, all right? So graphic design takes a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of effort. And maybe you will never become as good as that top tier graphic designer, but that doesn't matter. The thing that matters is that you started in a direction that you want to go with graphic design, right? So you start following this awesome graphic designer, you start getting to the point where you emulate some of the graphics that he's doing. And with emulating the graphics and such that he's doing, okay, obviously he's going to see it because someone else is going to be like, oh my God, this dude is like stealing your work, or he's, pretty good. Actually, I got to show you something. So, bum. All right, let's see. If I can kind of like get you guys close up on that. You see what that says? Good price. G price. So, yeah, guys. You're going to be emulating him. He's going to find out about it, whoever they are. I mean, woman, male, whatever. They're going to find out. And they're going to check out your work. If you've befriended them already, okay, and this is how we start off, it's no issue for them to give you advice. Here is where you need to make sure that you're actually taking action with what you're doing, okay? Actually taking action. So if you come to a graphic designer and you just immediately ask them like, hey, what tools are you using for your graphic designs? How are you creating your material? They may tell you, okay? But that's not actually what you need to know. You need to know not only what materials they're using, what tools they're using, but also how are they using these tools? What are they doing with these tools, like, special settings, different things like that? The same thing with social media. I get a lot of people that come to me, George, tell me how to do this. George, tell me how to do that. Tell me how to do this. Da, 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 da. I don't get upset with it, but I do become frustrated because it's more complicated to just say, okay, here's what I do. Because once I show you what I do, 9 times out of 10, you're not really, I'm not gonna say you're not really wanting to do what I do, but what I do may not be done in the manner that you need to do it for what you're doing, all right? However, if you've studied properly what I'm doing, you know where I am with the things that I'm doing. So therefore, as you ask questions, your questions will be not only relatable to what I'm doing, they will make sense to me, and I can easily say, hey, this is the answer, that's the answer. As opposed to saying, I have to start all over from step A and teach you how to do this thing, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you're dealing with someone that has spent hours and hours and years and all of this time learning a specific skill, transferring that skill to another person is difficult. And the reason why it's difficult is because we have varying levels of thought. We have varying levels of action, okay? All of these things are different. So what I do, how quickly I do it, how efficiently I do it, it's possibly totally different from the average person. Same thing with you, okay? I have my lazy times. I have my very active times, okay? My 10x times, if you want to call it. But that's not always, all right? If I have to spend time training someone, starting from step 1, all right? That's taking me all the way back to the beginning, which if I wanted to be a teacher only, that would be fine. But my job is not to be a teacher only. I need to provide for myself financially, using and educating myself on a higher level with the tools that I'm using with social media to learn more, to reach more of you, okay? So, what you want to do is make sure, that you're educating yourself as you're following along with people that are doing what you want to do. So that when you actually go to that person and ask them for help, ask them for assistance, there will be no problem giving it to you. And I'm going to tell you another quick secret. A lot of times, when you're fresh, you're new, you've been following someone, okay, and you've been following to the point where your work looks a lot like their work. Here's what's going to happen. That person may just come to you and be excited of the fact, especially if you befriended them, but excited of the fact that you're doing something basically which is what they've taught or they've shown you to do. They've led you in that direction, right? See what I'm saying? So much so that they'll probably be willing to say like, hey, they're showing initiative now on something that I've trained them to do or something that I'm doing. So I want to reach out to that person, and I know what level they're at because I can see where people are, you know, as far as like social media and such like that, based on what they're doing. All right, all of us can do that, all right? No matter what you're doing. So let me just walk across here. Actually, no. I'm gonna take a break. So always educate yourself, as I'm doing, as most of us do, and educate yourself in a sense that you're always going forward. You're always learning something new. And it's, you know, I guess one of the places where the biggest problem is with information transfer, and especially online, and it's a fault, I guess, well, not really a fault, but it's a learning stage. When I first started getting really good with social media, the way to get my name out there was to give away free information. Okay? Lots of us start that way. Lots of us are still doing it. I still do it. However, that free information that you give out, you have to understand that it's being given to varying people. Okay, you're giving it to newbies as well as like advanced people. Your idea is to give it to people or share things with people that are not quite at your level, maybe a little bit under, but also people that are more advanced than you, right? Because you're looking to learn from the more advanced people, but you're also looking to capture the people that are a lower level than you or not as advanced as you, so that you can teach them, they can come to you, you can be their authority figure, okay? I know I've said a lot, but I hope that you guys really understand where I'm basically going with this, because if you're going to succeed, it's definitely going to take action. It's definitely going to take effort, but you also need to make sure that you're putting yourself in places, surrounding yourself with people that are succeeding in the way that you want to succeed. And I'm just going to tell you, since I've been here in Tokyo, every day I'm connecting, putting myself in the circles of others that are seeing success, okay? So that I can also see success. Guys, when I left Japan, one new thing was McDonald's delivering food. You see those little cars there? Those are McDonald's delivery cars. Sorry to get off the topic there. But things change, you know? So that's just one sign right there that they understand. Like at first, that service was available. Like in New York, you'll see the delivery, like trucks and stuff like that, for all different type companies, whatever. But in Tokyo, when I left in 2012, it was new, but in the highly populated areas. Now, I'm in the suburbs, and it's here. It's crazy, right? But as you can see, it's almost 20 minutes now. I'm still walking to the place where I need to go. It's getting hot. I want to put this phone in my pocket. But I just want to educate you guys or just share that message with you, because if you're on track or if you have an idea in mind, keep that idea, keep following it. But even more so, guys, just make sure that you're following people that are doing what you want to do, that are seeing success in it, and emulate what they're doing. Communicate with those people, all right? Because with your effort, you're going to start seeing success, all right? So I'll talk to you guys soon. You have a great day. George Price signing out at gprice883 on Twitter, facebook.com/George Price 883, www.massplannertips.com, Instagram gprice883, and Snapchat gprice883. Subscribe to my channels, guys. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Gosh, it's going to be almost 20 minutes. But hey, there's lots of information in here. And if I could walk all this time and talk to you guys, I want you to walk with me and listen and enjoy this scenery, all right? So you guys have a good one. Signing out. Peace. Oh, share this video. And don't forget to like it. Yeah, I'm being mean. No, I'm just joking. You guys have a great Saturday. Or yeah, Saturday, because when you'll get this, you'll be waking up. It'll be Saturday. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.